Winnemucca to week number 8 in the Insiders Football Challenge. And Terry, I didn't win last week in the employee contest. What happened to me?
What? You've only won it once, right?
No, twice.
Twice. There's nothing for winning the employee.
Yeah, it's not like this
bragging rights. So
every week
Yeah,
thing.
it is bragging rights. So give us a little rundown of what we did last week.
So last week, I'll say I finally got above 500. I got a 6. Dave got a 6. You got a 5. So all in all, not bad. On the season, I'm at 31, which is bad because we have 7 contests in. That's 35 is the midfield. Dave's 2 games above at 37, and you're 39. So
nice.
Dave's pulling closer. I pulled 1 game closer. I'm going to have a good week or 2 here.
How'd we do on our best bets?
I did go from a 2 to a 3 to a 4 to a 5. Now I'm to a 6, and now this week I'm going for 7 or better.
Hey, I'm going for a 10, baby.
Okay.
That's what I'm going for.
So,
I'm going for a 10.
Best bets, Dave had the Saints, which was a good bet. I had the Texans, which I really thought, I'm going to have to reconsider how I feel about the Colts because they've played better in every game that they've been on than I thought they were going to play. Missing Andrew Luck doesn't seem to be that big of a detriment. Gary, you took the Giants as a favorite, and Arizona got them. So we were 1 for 3 on our best bets. We all 3 liked the Saints. So the only game we all 3 liked actually was a winner. So
hey, that's 2 weeks in a row, you guys.
2 weeks in a row that's worked.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this week works.
All right, folks. So in this segment, what else we got?
That's it as far as last week. I'm going to go straight to the first 3
Okay,
college
so we
games
got the
here.
3 college games here, folks. So Terry's get us started off here.
First games, there's some big spreads in our college games this week. We've got Nevada going to Wyoming. Nevada's 4-3, Wyoming 5-2. Kind of a tough game. I mean, Nevada has got 4 wins on the season, including 1 early against Purdue when they were the big underdog. I looked at their 3 losses. When they lose, they know how to do it. They get killed. So lost.
Sounds like my
I don't
Bengals.
think I ever heard that.
Well, I was seeing if they were in any close games. They got beat by Oregon by 70-plus points. Got beat by Hawaii by more than 50, and Hawaii lost last week in Hawaii, so I'm not sure what that means.
Right.
And then lost last week to Utah State by 26 or 27. So I was thinking of hiding behind the 13.5 and taking Nevada, but I'm second guessing myself, and I'm not going to make a choice until I hear what you guys have going.
All right, well, I'll go. First of all, folks, these are Nevada is a bad road team. They're a bad road team. And they have quarterback issues. Since they've already they didn't technically suspend him. They've given him a few weeks off. The guy that started the last 2 weeks, Malik Henry, the Florida State transfer, the quarterback. So now they're either going to go with the freshman or the other guy,
So they can't be
Solano.
that bad, though. So I was looking on the 3 losses. Hawaii beat Nevada by 50 points at Nevada. That was a home loss.
Yeah, I'm
So
taking
they had to win
Wyoming.
They had to win at least 2 games on the road. So
No.
Gary's taking, but I'm not.
Wyoming 5-2 on the season. I'm taking.
Again, I looked at their record. They haven't beat anybody of consequence.
Well, you know what? They got 5 more wins than the Bengals do, so I'm taking the Wyoming Cowboys.
Well, they're not playing the Bengals this week. They're playing, Nevada.
Yes, Nevada. You
Yeah, I'll
are.
go, I don't even see where this is such a tough one. I like Wyoming over Nevada. They're a way more physical team. I've watched them play a couple times. They're boring. They're physical. They'll beat UNR on the road at home.
So I think they'll win the game. The question is a 13.5. So I was.
Don't scare me none. I mean, Wyoming didn't cover last week, but then again, that was a road game against New Mexico, and it was overinflated. That line was 17.5.
But New Mexico, okay. But
No,
New Mexico
New
had a
Mexico's
couple.
a bad
They're
team.
bad. They had a couple blowout. I mean, Washington State beat them by 50.
Yeah,
and
New
there's some
Mexico
big
stinks
numbers.
too. I'm not making a case for them, but Wyoming just had
Right,
a bad
right.
game, but it was on the road. This is at home in Wyoming. They have a
Okay.
good team this year.
So I've
They're
decided I'm going to
bowl
go
game.
with Nevada. I'm going to hide behind the 13.5 and
Oh,
hope that they have a
gee.
closer game.
kinda
So
do
Terry's
Maybe
going
even
for a 1.
keep a win here. Next game, I think a good game here. We've got Penn State going to Michigan State. I think Penn State, I didn't write the numbers down, but they're ranked 7th in the nation. They're 7-0, going to Michigan State, who has fallen out of the rankings. But the spread's only 5.5 points. So Penn State at Michigan State, 5.5.
I'll go first here too. Penn State struggled with Michigan last week. They really didn't struggle. Michigan caught up after being down 21-0. I mean, they really didn't struggle against them, but at the end they had to fend them off. But
I lost
they
by the
still didn't
hook,
cut- yeah,
Davey. I'm
7.5
still mad at that.
7.5 got you, but this week it's going to be different. I'll tell you why. Michigan State has a really good team. They're a good team. They're not a really good team. They're a good team. They're a good defensive team, but they have no offense. Penn State cruises here. It looks tougher
So
than it
Davey's
is.
taking Penn State. All right, well, I'll go next. Penn State, I'm still mad at you because I lost on the hook. Even though they're 7-0, Michigan State is 4-3. Did you know that Michigan State has won the last 5 of 6 games against the Nittany Lions? And for that reason, I'm going to take the Michigan State Spartans.
Okay, I'm going to go with Dave on this one. I think last week I was also on the other side with Michigan. The 7.5, the hook was enough to make me go the other way. I think Penn State wins this one also by at least a touchdown, but we'll cover this 5.5. Easy enough.
This next one's going to be a fun
Okay,
one.
next one's we've got 6-1 Wisconsin going to undefeated Ohio State 7-0.
And they're the number 3 team in the
They're
nation.
number 3. Wisconsin fell to 13 after a surprising loss last week to Illinois.
Yeah.
But Illinois isn't that bad of a team, though.
They're 3-4 on the season now. They were 3 or what would they be? They would be,
And it was in Illinois. The
3
game
and
was
3
in
going
Illinois.
in.
It's no excuse to blow it like Wisconsin did, but they might have been looking ahead to this week, too.
Might have been looking ahead, but I think they can keep looking. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to be with Gary on this one and take Ohio
Well,
State.
wait a minute. How do you know I'm going to take Ohio State?
I've got some things I could say, but I'll stay away from
All right,
that.
folks, let me give you some stats here first, okay? Ohio State, obviously, they're 6-1 against the spread this year so far. Wisconsin's 5-2 against the spread. Ohio State is 9-1 against Wisconsin since 2007, and they've only lost 1 Big Ten home game since 2012. For that reason, folks, bet your house payment and take the Ohio State Buckeyes. Don't bet your house payment, but bet the Buckeyes.
Bet your house payment. Take Wisconsin here. They were looking ahead last week with Illinois to this week's game. Plus, it's too big of a spread.
13.5 is a big
points.
number.
Wisconsin was just, I'm telling you.
Davey.
This is a close game if Wisconsin don't dump.
Davey, the Buckeyes are blowing everybody out.
They
have
didn't
been-
play Wisconsin yet.
Oh, okay. That's
So
what we're
I'd
gonna
be
go
with you if it wasn't for what Wisconsin did last week and lost at Illinois. And
But
Illinois
Wisconsin
got
can
nothing.
put points on the board, Terry, is what I'm saying. They'll
They-
stay
they-
with them within 13.5 points.
Okay.
All right, there you have it, folks. That's going to do it for segment number 1. When we come back for segment 2, Dave, Terry, and myself are going to cover the first 4 pro games